So, here we are. This is Austin Hogue, aka Ostomax. A little pet project of mine. World's biggest, potentially biggest, nerf jolt. Just the camera angle here a little bit. Up. I need to go down a little bit more. So it shows that table. There we go. This thing was an interesting project. Just going to demonstrate how it's built and then a little firing demonstration. It's also made to come apart. So for the first bit, you want to disconnect the silly carabiner back here from the internal bit. If you'll cooperate with me so that I can get it detached. Come on. Flip it around. Alright, get the pull handle off of it. Put it aside. Then we take off the front barrel eye bolt to take out the dart barrel portion, which is currently glued together and air sealed. The bolt is also one of the weak points of it for the air seal, but it's also running through flex tape to kind of air seal it a bit to the holes. Don't want to smack my phone, so I'm moving out of the way real quick. And then it just pulls out like so. Right there. Now I can undo the two spring catch ones in the back. Just let the spring pull off. Come on, nuts. Undo. On thread. There we go. So the two in the back, the pull string runs through them, and then the spring is blocked by them. Come on. Now if you're wondering, that is the spring. Just a simple hardware store spring, so like Ace Hardware. Rather stout one though. Then we have the plunger coming out of there. So the thing gets a little bit stuck. Yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna have something to pull it out of there. Punch rod over here. Punch dowel to knock this thing out of here. Come on, you. There it is. Okay. There we are. So this is the bolt. So it's plunger for the whole thing. We have claws of rod with a rope and a bolt running through it. So that front bolt's actually important. It's actually acting as a stop for this thing with how big that spring is. Yep, the electrical tape got torn up at some point, so I'm going to replace that while I'm got the thing apart. A little bit, maybe. Maybe, because catch was off for a bit. There you have it. It's too early to replace it right now, I think. It's still enough revolutions. I'll leave it for now. I could always add a bit further. Let me de-oil this thing. Maintenance a little out of the part here. See if I can get some more. It's essentially just using like cutting board oil, baby oil, any mineral oil for lubricant. So very much cobbled together from miscellaneous things that I had laying around. You need to stick to the wood. Come on, E-tape. Oil's been a slight problem here. I don't want this pulling off of the thing. I think a little bit more there will do it. Separate right there. Come on, pull. Well, it did stick down. Okay. To reassemble it, drop the rope through, let the plunger in. Yeah, if I got that a perfect fit again. Push it down to get the rope out the bottom so you can pull it through like that. And the catch is just, that grip is just screwed in through the top. The catch is the nail slipped into a clothespin, which is hose clamped running up to another nail that just the plunger locks behind. To prime it, you have to pull the catch. It will not automatically push the catch out of the way, unfortunately. So next, to reassemble, the barrel would go back on, which it lines up one way because of how I drilled it, so let me, that way. So line it up, you put eye bolt through it. So the eye bolts cost because the sling points. Get in the other side of the hole, please. Come on, you. And all the tape around the barrel is acting as a seal for the actual barrel segment as well. There we go. Finicky to get it back through there and on with the tape blocking the view of it. And it was working before I took it apart. I'm trying to demonstrate it now and put it back together. So seal may not be quite as good as when I initially disassembled it again, because that tape around the barrel moves, shifts every time I pull this bolt out. Get your spring back in. You drop it in the back. Come on, chair. And to get the other two bolts in, you hold the, make sure they're down all the way first. Which the witness holes are going to mark that, and if not, those witness holes are good for that. There went the spring, actually, I think. Okay. So you hold the pull cord off to one side, like I'm doing internally. You run the opposite side bolt through, which it's right up there. So the spring is, the screws, rope is running down the center of the two. Kind of keeps it all centered. The spring just sits in there though. And you move the rope back to the center toward the bolt you just put in. Put in the opposite bolt. Like so. So that's the lower bolt that's put in. I'm holding the rope downwards. So then through. Like so. And nut it into place. See, the outside tube I believe is 1 inch PVC. The other ones are all different metal pipes, and I think some going down to 1/2 inch into a metal barrel that fits the dart stick. Using a dart barrel material or brass, whatever the case may be. You just reattach the pull handle by the carabiner, which is there, so you're not yanking on the rope, because this is a rather strong spring in this thing. So, come on, you. Oily hands after manipulating the bolt. Not helping things. There we go. A quick firing demo. I just measured the distance. It's going about 22 feet because I'm standing about 25 feet. And it's a muzzle loader. So you hold the catch up and yank on the back. So pull it, release the catch when it's at the far end. Gently let the thing back because it can overdo the catch. Load a dart in the front. I'll bring you guys with me here as soon as I snap my phone from its base here. Okay. Okay. So we measured from where I'm standing here, it's right about 25 feet to that door, which it will hit pretty reasonably. There we go.